Hey everybody, it's Jenny McGurvey, and I am here to share with you today how I planned in my Be Bright Happy Planner for the week of October 10th through 16th. As you can see, there is a look at last week's, which I was super happy with, and I am excited to plan this week. I already put down a sticker, and this is going to also be the inspiration for this week. So if you check out those colors and stuff and the theme, you'll see where I'm kind of going with my overall design for the week as well. I had put down that quote on that Monday morning spot. It's one of the Happy Planner stickers, and I just really liked it, and I felt like it went with the color scheme, and so I decided to use that one as well. Now, I'm going to be sticking mostly to like a bright green, purple, and yellow, along with some of the turquoise too. It's got that Halloween colors, but it also has that goes with that sticker sheet that I already showed you before, the monsters or whatever, and that's what the whole colors are all leaning towards. So that's where I am at with my stamps and my stickers too. Now, as you can see, I used a big box to notate a doctor's appointment. Now, I have trimmed off the side of those stickers right there, that list sticker, as you can see. I did not like the way that the hearts were stretched out, like the where you're supposed to make the check marks. So I decided I was going to try trimming those off and see if I could use the stickers. And I wasn't able to do that. It just doesn't look right, and it's not wide enough and all of that. So I decided to go against that. So instead I'm using this one from Pick 'em Stick 'em on Etsy. It's Check It Off. It's one of my favorites. I really kind of hoard them because that's one of my favorites. I think it's really cute. But I decided to use it this week because the colors go with it, and it's really pretty awesome. So as you can see, I also used that little icon for the doctor appointment in the big purple box, and then also added that little arrow icon, which is really fun because that's the way that I use a lot of the plain arrows. And so I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cool when I found ones that had printed icons on them. Now, not all of them are ones that I would use. There's a lot of them that maybe aren't as good for me and like the way that I plan, but that's okay because there's plenty of them that are, and I'm pretty sure I got them on sale too, so it's okay. Anyway, moving on to Tuesday. As you can see, I have a couple of different hexagons right there, and then also this really fun soccer practice sticker. And so I'm just going to fill those in, and then also that little basketball icon. I just like to dress those up a little bit. It makes them a little bit more fun while remaining completely 100% functional. And I like using the hexagons too because I feel like they're obviously really functional. You can see there's nothing decorative about them, yet they still have a lot of fun and they look really good. And so it mixes together the fun and the function as well. Now for the to-do on the Tuesday afternoon, I used that little check mark sticker from Scraptastic Club, and then I'm also going to use this little to-do stamp from Scraptastic Club as well. Now, as you can see, I am super messy as always. I got the ink all over the block as well. And then that to-do doesn't stamp very well, which is completely out of the norm. These stamps normally stamp super, and then my VersaFine ink is really wonderful. I had left the lid open of the stamp pad, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe the spot that I chose had started to dry out a little bit, and maybe that was sort of the problem, because I find the next couple of stamping times that I do, I have the same thing happen, and these are on stamps that I've used several times. I mean, like a lot of times. So it really isn't the stamps, and VersaFine ink is awesome, so I'm thinking that leaving the lid open had dried it out a little bit. But anyway, so we have moved on to Wednesday, and I brought out that really fun bright green pencil to notate the late start because I haven't used those in ages, and it's just so stinking cute, so why not, right? And then that stamp set from the More Tabs stamp set from Sweet Stamp Shop is just, I love it, and I have to remember to use it more often because it's just so cool, and I really enjoy using it. Now I'm going to look through my stickers to find something that's maybe a little bit different, something you haven't used already this week but fits in the color scheme, because that's one of the things that when I have a really unique color scheme like this, I don't find that I have that many stickers that kind of go with it, because yellow is the only really commonly used color here for me. And so I don't have very many green and purple stickers because I don't really love green, and purple isn't a widely used color for planning, so or any creative endeavors really. I don't find that many purple supplies. So finding a green sticker is something I needed to go ahead and look through my stash for, and I ended up finding one, and I'm super happy with it because it's different than what I've already used this week, and I don't want it to be too redundant. I like to change things up, and I like it to have every little bit different and unique, and maybe you would even call it a little bit eclectic. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I found the sticker, and now I'm going to go ahead and start working in the to-do section. And again, I like to keep things different. I like to change it up. So I'm going to look for a sticker that's a little bit different than I've already used. And it is just that box with all of the things, all of the check marks and the lines inside the box, which normally I don't really go that way, but then now I've used one on Monday and Wednesday. So it's kind of funny how I've used something that I don't ordinarily use twice. But you know what? The whole week is really kind of different for me. So I'm pretty excited about that actually. Now moving on to the second half of the week, I don't have too many pre-planned activities that I need to get down, but that's pretty exciting because I can use some different things that I wouldn't maybe have normally used. So now I'm just going to put this box down, and I love these Scraptastic clip stickers. They are like a matte vinyl. I can use any pen on them to write, and they're really awesome, and they're perfect for me in the way that I plan. And then a teeny tiny little soccer ball icon sticker. It's just so stinking cute. And then I'm also going to stamp to do right below there. And this is another example of where you can see that it doesn't come out very well. And I'm pretty certain that it has to do with my ink pad and not my stamp. Not my stamping, but the ink pad. At least we'll go with that, okay? So anyway, I've got that all finished, and you will see that that Thursday section right now is much more common to what I do, since I like to include the stamping and the stickers, and I like to keep things very simple, yet change it up on the regular so that it's much more versatile. So now I'm moving into Friday, and this is where some of these things become a little bit different for me because they are some unique events for the planner, and then also a lot more crowded and busy on Saturday, which is totally awesome. Now I've pulled out that favorite old stamp of mine, that Stuff to Do. I just love it. It's so cool. It is an old stamp set from Big Picture classes, and I don't think that you can get it anymore, but it's definitely one of my most often used stamps for my to-do lists. I just think it's really cool, and I love how the typography is with the two different fonts mixing together, and then it's just as explanatory as necessary, right? Stuff to do. So now on Saturday, I have a little bit of a trouble right here with these stickers, trying to get the, first I put down practice, then I'm looking for a different color, and it's just crazy how I'm kind of struggling a little bit to get the correct sticker down, but it's okay. In the end, it all works out fine, and I get it down just fine. So now I think I've talked to you a little bit before in how I pre-plan using Post-it notes. I like to use the sticky notes to pre-plan. It's the easiest way and the most convenient way for me to pre-plan. And honestly, I like to make planning as simple and easy for me because I want to succeed. I want to be able to plan successfully. So I use Post-it notes. I also allow myself to try different things with my handwriting on these Post-it notes. Since it's not going to stay in my planner, I let myself try different scripts, and I let myself try to scribble, and I let myself try to use lowercase handwriting and all kinds of different things just to A, enjoy myself and have a little bit more fun, but then B, also to just try some different things. And that's what you'll see on my Post-it notes, is me just really changing things up and trying things. And then on Saturday, back to my planning, I used the little arrow sticker, and I stamped directly right on top of it with my VersaFine ink, and there's no problem there. It's a nice matte sticker, so I didn't have any difference than I would have if I had stamped just directly onto my paper. And sometimes I write on those stickers and stamp next to it, and sometimes I stamp on top of it. And it's just really fun. I like that a lot. I like being able to change it up because what's cool about it is that it's such a basic sticker. Adding whatever I want to it is super cool. So now I'm going to keep looking for stickers that will match and will go with the things that I want it to do and what I need it to do. And so looking through all of these different stickers, there's just so many and there's so many great choices. And so I'm going to use this little quarter box, but it's not quite enough room. And so I will pair it with a little teardrop sticker as well. And on the teardrop sticker, I'll just write the time. So like I wrote the event on the quarter box sticker, and then on the little teardrop, I wrote the time. And so I can pair two things together. They look good together, and then they also get the whole thing done as well. So it's kind of a different fun use for those teardrop stickers if you have some of those in your stash and you're not quite sure what to use with them. That's how I do them. I pair them together with other things. So now, as you can see, my Saturday is finished, and that is the whole thing for me for the weekend. I don't have any Sunday plans, so I'm not going to have anything to add there. So now you can take a look at the entire layout, and I'm going to add a couple of these decorative stickers now. Now tell me they are not adorable. They are so, so, so cute. So I am trying to kind of stick to the monster theme. I mean, obviously all of the stickers are monsters, but I chose the big blue monster. I guess that's kind of reminiscent of Sully from Monsters, Inc., am I right? And so I added two of them on the right side because it's obviously where there's a lot more room on this particular layout. And so it goes wonderfully. They look like they were all perfectly made for each other. I'm also going to add a few different types of washi tape just in different little strips. Now, the cool thing about adding washi tape to my layout is this. It's twofold. One, it's super cute, really decorative, but super simple. But then if I need to add an event to some place that I've already added washi tape, it's so easy. I can either cover it with a sticker, or I can just simply remove it. It comes up so easily that it's really not a big deal at all. So it's one of the reasons why I love to add washi tape as just a tiny little decoration and add it sporadically and eclectically throughout the layout, is that it's so easy to remove or cover later if I need to. And I really like to use different types of washi tape in different spots because if I used one, I feel like it would be not true to my style, and then also it would not lead my eye around the page as much as using some different washi tapes. So I used a washi tape. The first one was from Doodlebug, and then Studio Calico, and then also from October Afternoon. And they're all very old. I've had these for many years, so I don't know if they're even still available. Anyway, so I'm doing my little bit of stamping for my meal planning, just right down there at the bottom, using a simple little icon stamp from Scraptastic Club. And then I will write my dinners in right next to that. And that's one of my favorite ways to meal plan. Now I'm going to just add a couple of decorative stamps. These are Sweet Stamp Shop I See You Monsters. They're so, so cute. Just a couple just for a little bit of fun in 3 different places on my layout. And then that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like the video, and it also lets YouTube know the types of things that you like to see. Also, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the box below and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you so much and make it a great day.